Not sponsored, just broke. Okay, so today's rant of the day is gonna be about, well, WWE. I grew up watching WWE. I think I still remember the first time watching WWE. I think it was when it was a 6-man tag team. Maybe it's an 8-man tag. No, I think it was an 8-man tag team. It was John Cena, DX, and Undertaker versus I forgot the other who the fuck they were facing, but I think that was the first time I watched WWE and the first match. After that, I kept on getting interested on WWE, you know, because I looked at it and I'm like, holy shit, they're beating the fuck out of each other. Well, now that I'm all grown up, it's fake. You don't wanna get hit by a ladder. You don't wanna get thrown off to a fucking table and all that shit, right? This is just pure entertainment. You know, WWE. World Wrestling Entertainment. WWE has done a lot of goods, but also a lot of bads. As of now, like right now in this present, right now, 2021, I feel like they have done a lot more bads because they released a lot of good wrestlers. Bray Wyatt, Adam Cole, Daniel Bryan. Well, they didn't release Adam Cole and Bray Wyatt, but you know they just no. There's their contract expired. Ruby, the one I think was the tag team with Liv Morgan. I think that's her. I think. Who else? Mark Henry, Big Show, Christian, Matt Hardy. I think that's what I can recall for now. Now CM Punk is different because he left God knows how long ago. But with the competitor, AEW, they recently have a lot of people that were in WWE now going to AEW. And with well-known names, the ones that I just mentioned, Mark Henry, Big Show, Christian, Matt Hardy, Ruby, Adam Cole, Daniel Bryan, now are all in AEW. Including Chris Jericho. He's already been there for 2 years. All those people just went to AEW. And saying a lot more positives than WWE. You know, that's saying something. That is saying something about WWE. And it's going to shit. If they add Bray Wyatt in AEW, I feel like it's now going to get more serious. It's now going to get more interesting and more competitive. It was just shocking to see in Twitter, WWE has comes in terms of releasing Bray Wyatt. And, you know, Bray Wyatt also being, you know, the Fiend. An interesting and a creative character that WWE has created. Everybody went crazy. Everybody was angry at WWE because of the release of Bray Wyatt. And if Bray Wyatt does go to AEW, shit's getting serious. Shit's getting competitive. Shit's going down. Cause they have all these. Cause AEW has fucking shit. They got Daniel Bryan. They got Adam Cole. They got CM Punk. What does WWE have? Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar. That's not gonna be enough. You think just by those two fucking wrestlers, Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar, you think that's gonna be enough? It's just gonna go down if they keep on getting more creativity with wrestlers that were in WWE going to AEW. Shit's gonna go down. Let's say in a couple 4 months maybe, they got more WWE superstars in AEW, and they still have their same superstars in WWE. It's gonna be the original WWF versus WCW shit. You know, they're gonna collide. They're gonna smack each other. They're gonna try their best to be on top of the fucking hill. Okay, wait. Picture the scenario. WWE, you know, comes in terms with releasing. What could be a shocking one? Fuck. It could be Jeff Hardy. Well, fucking shit! I got a problem. Oh my god. Oh. Now a lot of people that were in WWE watching Jeff Hardy or only for Jeff Hardy are now going to AEW. That's how it goes. That's how it goes with people watching WWE and going to AEW. Well, you know, you can still watch both of them, but it's still a little bit more complicated They put Jeff Hardy on the 24/7 title race. You got this man. You got Jeff Hardy climbing up the ladder, doing fucking front flips, doing swanton bombs and shit, and you just, oh my fuck! How is he not dead? Jeff Hardy is one of the best. You know, not maybe a little bit legendary, maybe a little bit more. No, actually no. Maybe it's like an inch off of being a legendary wrestler, but he's still like one of the best in my opinion. But you let that man winning World Heavyweight Championship and WWE Championship, and you let that man just go for the 24/7 championship. What the fuck? Jeff Hardy, a really daredevil son of a bitch, going to the extreme, using fucking ladders to do his front flip, swanton bomb. It's disappointing. It really is disappointing. Because maybe he could have actually gone to going for the Intercontinental Championship. You know, it could be a good match of Shinsuke Nakamura and Jeff Hardy. I think they already fought in the ring, but it'll be good. Maybe going to Extreme Rules for it. You know, extreme. You know, fucking ladders and chairs and fucking tables. You know, maybe Jeff can lose. Yeah, sure, but it could be a good match. It could be a 4-star match. I enjoyed a lot of WWE while I was a kid. I have this picture of me being fucking John Cena as Halloween. That's how much I enjoyed WWE. I really enjoyed just the chair shots, the fucking story. Good thing I didn't know that it was fake until now, obviously. But the story that they had, the feud, the rivalry, John Cena versus Randy Orton, that's the good shit of WWE. The rivalry, the storylines. But right now, it just went to shit. They just threw it out the fucking garbage. I think it angers a lot of people seeing their favorites, you know, CM Punk and Daniel Bryan and Jeff Hardy just, you know, getting either released, no, not released, either their contracts being expired or, you know, just throwing a wrestler in a different category that doesn't fit them. Becky Lynch, that returned in SummerSlam. Brock Lesnar returned in SummerSlam as well. But the way that they booked it, I'm beating Bianca Belair in like 20 seconds. That's just, why? Why would you do? Yeah, okay, good. Use the heel on her. Yeah, that'll be a good, you know, storyline between a face versus a heel. Bianca versus Becky. That would be good. It could be a 5-star match. But the way that they booked it, Becky Lynch beating Bianca Belair in like 20 seconds, that's just, why? It could have been the highlight of SummerSlam. It could have been a fucking god tier fight. Edge going against Seth Rollins. God knows what he's doing. Or what's his next move? Maybe he'll face against Finn Balor for the Universal Championship. And maybe they'll clash on. Maybe Seth Rollins will return and fuck him up again. Which, by the way, please do not do that. For the love of fuck, please do not do that. It was a 5-star match in SummerSlam. Seth Rollins versus Edge. That was a good fucking match. Maybe one more match with Seth Rollins and Edge, but then cut that off. Then just, you know, Edge go for the fucking Universal Championship, or Seth Rollins goes for the Universal Championship. Or maybe let Edge win. Oh wait, shit, no, Money in the Bank already passed. Fuck. Maybe already passed a year on. Let Edge win Money in the Bank, and Seth Rollins still going for the Universal Championship. You know, and then Edge could cash in just like he did against Cena in New Year's resolution, and, you know, being the first motherfucker to cash it in and win the WWE Championship. I want to see a first time versus like the present now, you know. First time Edge cashing in Money in the Bank versus right now Edge cashing in Money in the Bank. That'll be, you know, a nostalgic hit to the ones that really love Edge and still love him. Keith Lee was there in the beginning. It wasn't live, but before the show started, Keith Lee actually showed up and just, whooped the fuck out of that fucker that I just didn't know who it was. And it was, I really was shocked and like happy to see him, because holy shit, he wasn't on TV for like God knows how long because of shit was happening with him. But it was really cool seeing him again. Yeah. So, like, subscribe for more of your brain cells to be game ended. Comment dog is trash as usual. Yeah. Have a good day.
Oh my dick! Oh wait! No! Oh shit! No!
You think you know me?